Good evening. This is a continuation of the tender chassis making reproduction. This is Craig, and please like and subscribe, and feel free to make comments, ask questions. I've been making stuff for trains for a long time now. But okay. So it's been a while since I made some of these. I've made them over the years. I just decided to share the information. But why this has two holes is because, like the other night, when we folded them up, they should have been folded up. And when they're backwards, it's because you didn't have it oriented right for the whistle before that went in the brake. So that's something you got to be careful of. And I came up with this idea last night. Now this is the tender frame off this 785 whistle. The dishes are pushed a little deeper in it than the originals, because they had those cast trucks with the wheels that fall out with the side frames. But anyhow, if you want to go easy, you just drill the holes for the whistle and cut out the whistle hole, and then you would add the pivot pin for the articulated coupler, and it would be, the only thing is you can't bend this down on the high coupler like these have. See, these are your Dub 2226 W's, and they have the high coupler and they have this extra piece on the back. And the WX, it's just cut off because the clearance, this would interfere with the low coupler. So anyhow, and this is true if you were doing post-war. Cut the whistle hole and these two, the mounting screws. And when we're doing post-war, we'll show you how you do the centering spring. But this can be altered, and you can actually use these tender frames. And if you get a black 84 version of the post-war without the spoked wheels, that frame has the whistle holes in it. All you got to do is do the centering part for the Madison trucks, for the post-war. So now that we got two W's ready to go, and now they need the indent in them. And this is the WX without the turn down. And the way we do this is a 3/4 inch EMT electrical pipe that it's a joiner, but turns out it's the right size. And then we take this is a 5/8 dowel center, and I start off because it fits in there without wiggling around too much. And this is Williams 1932. You'll find that every socket's made a little different. You can just try it out once you have the dial center. But because the hole's already punched for the coupler pin, and it'll need reamed later. Basically, that's how you do it. This thing fits inside here easily. If you got it tight, you would be making a punch, not a press down depression. We take it over to the arbor press and push down. We'll show you that. And I use some tape here just to hold it in place once you get it centered up. And so that it's in the center. And it worked pretty good. We'll come over to the arbor press and we'll show you how the next one goes. Two-step process. You put the dialing thing here, and we just come over here and get it centered up and sort of use it like a hammer. And that's the smaller size socket. And then if we want to get a little more diameter on it, we come back with a 5/8 Craftsman. And there you go. And you take loose, do it again. You sort of eyeball it to get it. The hole fits in here pretty good, so this doesn't move from the Whitney punch. It's not quite, the hole isn't quite big enough for the coupler pin to go up in there, but once we're done, we'll take a ream and just make the hole a little bigger so it's a perfect fit. Now, here we go. Now we got to get it more than that. See, now if I bolted this down to something strong, I could probably get on it too. I find it's just easier to hammer it. Okay. Now, to ream out the holes, you take some thinner, clean the bluing, treat the galvanized metal, and then it's ready to paint and put together.